So CMI, how's it going, bro? Redhead, how you doing? My stomach is loaded with Mexican food. I'm craving ice cream. I don't feel like walking to McDonald's. My foot hurts. So I'm just gonna pass on the ice cream. It's been a while. I had a slice of cake earlier though, tres leche. It was pretty good. I was burning my mouth today like never before. I literally had to go to the bathroom and rinse my mouth with water like 15 times. Deep breaths. My Mexican friend recommended some Mexican spicy food. I'm afraid to use the bathroom tomorrow. It's probably gonna burn like a mother effer. But yeah. To be honest, it wasn't. I couldn't really enjoy it. It was so hot, and the lady was nice. She kind of like gave me a heads up. She was like, "If you don't like it, we could always change it." But I was like, you know what? Before I ordered, she said it was really spicy. So that's the first time I've been to a restaurant. They, tell me that. The owner gave me some free food. He let me try another seafood, like a little mini seafood salad. They were real nice. I think I'm gonna go back there. The owner was awesome. He reminded me of my uncle. They're like the owner, but they got like that. They got that hospitality. You know what I mean? Like they treat their customers like gold. Come up to you, talk to you, and like just the service alone makes you want to go back. If I ever open a restaurant, that's how I'm gonna have my employees. I'm gonna pay them extra money, but they gotta treat my workers really, really nice. Um, that alone brings business big time. And I'll let them know, hey, if you're having a bad day, I prefer you to stay home, or go home and we could, have a backup for you or something. I heard somebody say they've been to restaurants where the food was really good, but the service sucked and they didn't go back. And then they've been to restaurants where the service was really good, but the food wasn't that good and they went back, you know? Actually, I bought Mexican food twice today. I just bought a chicken sandwich from a food truck. A torta. They call them a torta. That was pretty good. So no more TikTok. That means in the States, you're still gonna have TikTok and you're still gonna have TikTok over there, Redhead. I think so. That's crazy how they're just gonna ban it like that. I seen a video earlier. The guy said the real reason why they're banning it is because the masses are exposing you know, too many people in the matrix, too many of the elites. And they said they don't, like they can't control the masses if we start learning all their secrets. You know what I mean? They keep getting exposed by intelligent people on TikTok. I don't know how true that is. You ask 20 people, you're going to hear 20 different answers. Yeah, for sure, redhead. That's important. VPN, what's that? Government employees, exactly. It kind of makes what I just said, gives it more credence. But again, these are just things people say. The problem is nobody proves nothing. Whatever. We just gotta focus on what we control at the end of the day, right? I can't control that. What I can control is what I put in my mouth, what I put in my ears, my atmosphere, the people I be around, how I treat people. Yeah, I'm kind of off the clock. They loaded my trailer. And they're gonna pay me for this time though. My boss, my manager tried not paying me. She tried to pay me only for 30 minutes. I had to call the big boss, like, yo, Lisa only wants to pay me for 30 minutes. I showed Redhead that screenshot message. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I forgot how hydrogen works. I was like, yo, we had this conversation the first time we started doing business. She trying to act like she don't remember. She said, oh, I'm old. I forgot, blah, blah, blah. And I don't, I'm not saying she did it on purpose, but like, yo, and she's always texting me like, oh, did you complete this trip? My old manager used to just leave me alone. Oh, he ain't never bothered me. I miss him. Tom was a good dude. Lisa's not bad, she's just like, if my trip is not done, why, like, stop just, I mean, she doesn't check up all the time. That's no excuse. Ha. Yeah. I mean, we are, all our brains get old at this different age. Same way our bodies deteriorate. Everybody's different. They got rid of him because we didn't have enough work for him. When they hired him, thought we were gonna have more contracts, and those contracts didn't work out too well, so they got rid of him. Not because he was bad or anything like that. They liked him, They just, it was just a waste of money, basically. Yeah, he was awesome, real professional, smart. He was in the Navy, I think. He was probably like her age, actually. And he was still sharp. They had the contracts, but they just, I don't know what happened exactly. We want as many contracts as we can get. That's what we do. We are contractors. Like, basically, my company was designed and handles business. Like, what we do is, like, we fill in for companies that are, like, low on drivers. They might have some drivers that quit. Too many drivers quit. Or there might be a plant that shut down. Sometimes these big plants got to go on their, like, maintenance, or they might have an issue and they might shut it for a week. And they'll have us bring product from different plants to their customers. Our customers can't be without any product. We got to keep their tanks with some product in them at all times. Think about it. We deliver to hospitals and people breathe the oxygen. When COVID hit, I was delivering oxygen to the hospitals. I was feeling like a hero. Like, I was literally helping people's lives, keeping people alive, Like, the material we haul is critical. Like, people need it. Like, it's literally a life or death situation. We deliver to not only hospitals, we use our product for a lot of different things. But yeah, we're basically, backup plans for, we're contractors. We're like the, so dysfunctional company. How does it sound like a dysfunctional company? I don't understand. She's alright. I guess she's been here for a long time. The big boss straightened her out. I mean, he didn't yell at her or nothing, but she just didn't like the fact that I'm getting paid while I'm doing nothing. Like, basically, I'm laying here right now getting paid while they load my trailer. Like, shit, time is money. I'm away from my family. Better pay me. You know what I mean? Not only that, the customer pays us. I'm making money, the company making money. As long as the customer's paying us, they don't care. Now, when it boils down to my company having to pay me directly, that's when they start trying to cut corners. But right now, the customer's paying both of us, so they can't complain. Yeah, I'm W-2. I'm what they call a glorified company driver. Ain't nobody got time for that 1099 and owner op shit. I like it simple and easy. I'm already struggling with enough things in life. I don't need to be thinking and worrying about all the other bull crap. And it's a gamble too, you know. Some of those owner operators do good, some of them don't, and some of them do okay. I'm doing okay without the risk. I'm Gucci, bruh. They call me Young Gucci Man. They call me the Rubber Band Man. They call me Toucan Sam. Oh yeah, they gonna pay me. They don't want me to leave. I'm a good worker. I got 8 years experience, a clean record. I got hydrogen experience. I treat everybody with respect, the customers. I stay out long. I don't complain. You know, I'm professional. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. I'm somewhere like near the top. Thought about quitting though. I'm not gonna even lie. I called a different company the other day, and I left a voicemail with the recruiter. They never called me back. But I feel like I should at least give this company 2 years, and it's gonna pick back up. You know, it's gonna pick back up. I already been here for a year and October, November, December. I've been here for like 15 months. I might as well give them, I might as well once I hit the 2 year mark, then I think I should, like consider jumping ship, Yeah, it's all Gucci. There's a rapper called Gucci Man. I don't know, Roxanne. I think I was mixing some songs. I forgot already. I watched another truck driver, and he wants out of the industry. He said it's too stressful and you are away from home too much. What do you think, Z? Well, there's a lot of different types of trucking jobs. I could get a local job tomorrow if I want. I could get a job where I'm off on the weekends. I could get a job regional, OTR, big truck, small truck, seasonal. Um, what's the other shit? Shuttle. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's situation is different, but there's too many different types of trucking jobs just to quit. 6 or so years. He could get a local job, but you're still gonna work a lot of hours. You know, people have like a Monday through Friday, but work like 12 hours a day. Sometimes they don't like that. 10 hours a day. Like, we don't work 8-hour shifts. That's rare. Like Mr. T with hair. I enjoy it. I like being away. I find peace in my truck. You know, I don't have no girlfriend to go home to. When I go home, I do see my kids, but they don't show much interest, and I don't blame them. I take full accountability. I'm not one of those dads that make excuses why my kids don't, want to be around me and shit like that. Like it's my fault. I got family members that try to like blame the kids and like no, it's my fault. Like they could be a grandpa or they could be an uncle or they could be an aunt and they want to, oh, the kids don't come see me, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, you were the one who built the bond when they were kids. And don't get me wrong, it doesn't happen like that all the time. There's some parents who gave their kids all the love in the world and did their best, and they still end up not wanting to be around their parents. Everybody's different. Like humans are weird. We just do weird shit. But I didn't do my best. I'm blunt and I'm honest, and and I think it's okay to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I fucked up. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. Why don't they do 8-hour shift? And because trucking takes a long time to get shit done, we need more time. My brother-in-law was on the Continental European runs. He's also a full-time mechanic and now office based, and it was too much stress with stowaways, so no doubt. Hold up, what's a stowaway? I heard that word before. A stowaway is like when you put things away somewhere, right? Like a storage. Damn, I feel like driving to an ice cream shop now, but I'm tired of driving. What? That's cray cray. Oh, that's not cool, ma. Oh, that's not cool. Sometimes I feel I gotta get away from the streets. So they call those stowaways. So if you're a stowaway, you're like a alien, basically. Damn, I should have flipped my phone over when I went live. Ugh. Because the charger is on the other side of the thingy majingy. Because I'm a woulda, coulda, shoulda ass mofo. That's the problem. How about you, redhead? Are you a woulda, coulda, shoulda ass mofo? I'm definitely a woulda, coulda, shoulda ass mofo. I guess that'll work. No, they don't. I can't have people in here because it's hazardous materials. Oh, okay, I see. Stowaway. Sometimes I feel like I gotta stow away. It's crazy how you can feel tired, but you can't sleep. It's so weird. Like right now, I feel like I could fall asleep because I'm talking to y'all. But once I end the stream, I'm gonna be wide awake. My brains and my chemistry is, I guess I'm just all jacked up. It's probably those COVID shots that I took too. I don't think it helped. You guys took the COVID shots? I think that shit made my life worse. And then sometimes I wonder if these chemicals that I got burned, I showed you on my chest, right? I got burned with those chemicals and maybe that got in my bloodstream and into my brain too. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go they keep playing my song. Brain damage ever since the day I was born. Drugs is what they used to say I was on. They say I never knew which way I was going, but everywhere I go they keep playing my song. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I don't think as a company driver. Maybe if I was owner op, my company offers lease options, but I don't want to deal with all that. I'm Gucci, bruh. I'm Gucci. Oh wow, that makes sense, redhead. So you believe in it though, or you take it because you kind of have no choice? Like you don't feel like it's like part of the. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think I got one. Or I got a booster. I had to because I had to go to Canada for work, and then I went on a cruise. But if I could rewind time, I wouldn't have took it. I should have stupid. I regret it, but it is what it is. I don't know because I don't feel like our bodies were meant for none of that, and we don't know the long-term effects. I think if we eat the proper foods and take care of our health, our body's gonna fight, mostly everything off. We just I don't know, as humans as a whole, we just messed everything up, including the whole planet. Like those fires in Los Angeles. Do you know Los Angeles? That whole area used to be wetlands, There used to be like lakes and big ponds and a lot of water around there. If us humans would have left that area how it was supposed to be, that shit would have never burned down. And I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories of how it happened, what happened, and but that's the truth right there. Yeah, it's stupid rocks. I kind of had no choice. I mean, I did, but I didn't. But we'll be all right, bro. Life is short. We'll get through it, and with no time. No doubt, rocks. Oh, you don't eat healthy? Yeah, I think you said you don't eat healthy right now. I think we talked about that. I try. I do pretty good. I bought some Brussels sprouts this week. What else did I buy? I bought some radish. I bought a fresh pineapple. I've been cutting it. It's nice and sweet too. Oh my God, you buy a little container of fresh pineapple this big and they charge you like $5. And I've been like loving the one I just bought. What's up, Margie? How's it going? How's your boyfriend? Oh, I never liked candy, bro. I never had a cavity either. I think that's why. Yeah, Brandy only likes. Oh, I don't like alcohol. Sorry, you're in the wrong room. This is Team Water over here. We don't do drugs or alcohol no more. Nah, nothing canned for you is healthy, Roxanne. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad for you, but it's not the same. Mona in the house. What's going on, Mona? Hope you're doing well. But what I was saying. Oh yeah, Andy likes broccoli. I think carrots. And he mentioned one other vegetable. You remember what the other one is, Redhead? I think you know him more than me. Yeah, Mona's my sister too. Shout out to Mona. She's an awesome lady. Got a lot of love for her. For real, for real. She's so sweet, treats everybody amazingly. She got that real southern twist to her. And I be in the South now too, so I definitely be seeing some nice people out here. Like, there is a difference. There's a lot of nice people in the North too, but it's just different out here. The vibes down here could, like today I went to Home Depot to open a pro membership at the Home Depot here in Texas, and this Mexican lady was like so sweet, like she was awesome. It was amazing. I liked the dealing with her. Like when you go to I went to a Mexican restaurant today, and I'm not just saying the Mexicans are nice. Like just all the people, like every race, the truck drivers, the workers. I know there's mean people everywhere, but I've been getting lucky lately when I'm down here. Peas in a casserole? No doubt. Yeah, he mentioned another veggie though. I think he said three. I think it was carrots, broccoli, and then maybe it was potatoes. I don't know. I can't remember nothing barely. I just get upset because they say when you get older you lose more memory, and I'm like, damn, that's not good. You know. Which guy? I don't know what you talking about, Roxanne. I be forgetting, bruh, what I be saying. even though it was 5 seconds ago. You drink rocks? Margie got some American boyfriends. She had one boyfriend. Now she got a different American boyfriend. The Americans, men love Margie. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I might have it too. I don't know. I think I ruined my memory, guys. To be honest, you guys know my history. I used to do a lot of stupid things. So what can I do? Yeah, I tried right ahead. I just regret, I regret all the stuff I did to my health in the past. TDS in the house. What's going on, TDS? Reddit, which guy were you guys talking about? Someone on YouTube? Oh, we're talking about Rav4 guy. I was at Aloha's live the other day. She was asking about you, TDS. She was like, I miss TDS. He's always being loud and funny. I was like, well, TDS, he got to be strategic with his time these days, He got a wife now. He got a family. We just got to be thankful we see him once in a while. I mean, TDS comes here a lot, I'm thankful, but yeah, Aloha's pretty cool. I didn't know she lost her job, TDS. Did you know that? That lady told me she'd been unemployed for 7 months. I was like, Aloha, I just now find out after 7 months. I kind of feel bad, but I think she said she quit. But dang, I hope she finds a new job. I think she's staying with a family member now. I drink, but not often, Z. Oh, that's smart. Oh, he was talking about which vegetables to eat. Yeah, because I'm always trying to inspire, not only him, but my friends to try to eat healthier. Even like my little brother. My little brother doesn't eat much produce, and I'm always trying to encourage him, You didn't know either, TDS? Bro, 7 months, man. I'm like, yo, how come we didn't know this? She was like, oh, because we're not best friends no more. She was being sarcastic. We were never best friends, but then she was like, you never told me about your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, she be trying to get info out of me. Like, what's going on with your love life and stuff like that. I'd be like, I don't really be wanting to talk about it like that, She had to quit. Had to quit sounds like we need some more pieces to that puzzle. Yeah, fruit's good for you. Better than donuts. Even though it's sugar, but, at least it's natural sugar. Sugar is the biggest drug in the world. Legal drug. I can't stop thinking about ice cream as we speak. But donuts taste bad. You eat donuts? How often do you eat donuts, Mona? If she had to. That's funny. Kmart, yo. I remember Kmart. Kmart was the spot back in the day. I think they're all shut down now. Something about they didn't have hours to give to her. She explained it to me. Well, that means part time is better than no job. Maybe she wasn't making enough to pay her rent though, so she had no choice. That makes sense, right? Like if your rent's $1,000 and your company's only, you were making enough to cover that. Now all of a sudden you're making 25% of that. Like you kind of got no choice. Yeah, I've never been crazy about donuts. I prefer cake. Actually, I have tres leche again today. It was good. I like ice cream, cake, cookies. Candy bars are good. I don't like candy. I don't like pastries. I never liked like those flaky pastries. I don't like that. Muffins are okay. Brownies I used to love, but not so much no more. I used to love the brownie a la mode with ice cream. That was my favorite, but now I prefer some cake and ice cream. Yeah. I think he was telling the truth though, Redhead. I think he's doing better with his meals now, but I think he doesn't want to. I don't know. I can't say exactly what he eats all the time, but yeah, I don't like food out the can, and I don't like frozen meals. Like I eat a lot of canned beans because my mom makes it and my grandma used to make it, so I'm kind of used to that. And to make, to cook fresh beans takes a lot more work. You gotta like, soak them in water overnight. It takes time and energy, but usually anything that's instant is not healthy for you. You know. And nowadays with these phones, we don't have time to be soaking beans. We gotta be on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Rumble and Discord and what's the other ones I'm missing? I know there's a few more. Patreon, the one that CJ is on. I always forget the name. There's probably a lot more I'm missing. Snapchat, dating sites. Well, probably not you guys. Yo, I be slipping out here. MySpace, Kumo, Red Note. See, I never heard of Kumo. I think I heard of Kumo before, but Red Note is new to me. I make my beans from scratch, never out the can. Yeah, that's a lot better for you. I don't know. I think he's doing better now, though. Oh, you didn't, Redhead? Well, that's better for you. The less you know, the more peace. Like, I don't want no more new platforms. Like, this digital crack is something serious. That's what I call it. Sorry, guys. I mean, I shouldn't have to apologize, but excuse me for being so lazy and in bed doing live streams. I'm only going live on OnlyFans. Ha! Yeah, buddy. I think you would make some good money, TDS. You got the looks and you got the personality. And you got the money. TDS got the he got the trifecta. He got it popping. TDS is one of the lucky ones. I agree. I'm even stepping back from TikTok more and more as I am fed up with some of the comments left. You fed up from strangers? I didn't know you could go live in OF. I don't know what's that. I'm beautifying my feet at this very moment. Wow. Last time you got a massage, now you're getting a pedicure. I always get manicure and pedicure. Yeah, pedicures for your feet, manicures for your hand. How can I like make that stick? There's got to be a way. I always got to like pause and think about it. Is there any way I can help that stick, or did I say that backwards? I don't know if you can. Just thought it made sense. Mono manicure, yes, pedicure, yes, that's perfect, Rocks. Thank you. That's definitely gonna make a stick. Mains for handies, petty for the people I step all over. That's a good one. That's how I remember it, truckers. Yeah, they both work. No doubt, no doubt. Man for mono, and feet for stepping all over people. Pedicure for the petty, for the peasants. How's your guys' New Year starting, guys? You guys feel like the New Year starting good for you? Starting okay for me. My daughter called me today talking about their toilets clogged. I'm like, girl, nobody's living upstairs. Obviously, somebody flushed something that doesn't belong in the toilet. And I'm just like, whatever. I'll send somebody over there. If there was a tenant upstairs, then they could be like, then I could be like, maybe but somebody upstairs. All the drains are connected, but there's nobody up there. There's nobody to blame. Exactly. You know what's funny about that TDS? Last time I went to her bathroom, I seen baby wipes on top of her toilet. I said, I hope y'all not flushing baby wipes down the toilet. She's like, no, we throw them in the garbage can. And she made like this little face. She was like, yeah, that's why I got the garbage can right there. But when I looked in that little ass garbage can, there was no damn wipies in there. But I'm just like, people. Not only that, she be having other family members and friends. You don't know what they're flushing. You be having some stupid ass people in your house. Shit pisses me off, man. Manicure, manual labor, hands, pedicure, pedestrian, walking feet. There you go, another good one. On a related note, I watched this podcast with the lady they interviewed, walked on the guys, and it was a crazy episode. Wow. That came from left field right there. And then Roxanne says I'm random. Look at this guy. $100 deductible for any maintenance due tenants. Yeah, there's got to be a law but the problem is if it's a duplex, that's going to be hard, TDS. I think for a single, you could pull it off, but with a double, I think that's going to be that'll be an issue. Yeah, I hear that. No doubt, rocks. Chong in the house. What's up, Chong? It's okay, Chong. I know you're always working and driving. Appreciate you. Yeah, but my daughter, we're in the process of helping her get her own house. She just filled out an application. She took the first step. I'm gonna help her. You know, I feel bad because she's paying me $12.50 a month for rent, and I'm like, you know what, $12.50 you could just go pay for a mortgage and own your own house. So I helped her get her credit up. I hooked her up with my loan officer. She already filled out the application, so we got the ball rolling. And even if I got to lend her a little bit of money to help her get her own house, I'm gonna do it because it's gonna be better for her. She's gonna have something to spend her money on that's gonna have, it's gonna be worth it. And then she could flush as many baby wipes and tampons and whatever, and have as many dogs as she wants, and throw parties and do whatever she wants. She got 4 dogs in that damn house. That shit pissed me off even more. But okay, enough about my daughter, because I gotta stop putting my family's business on here. Oh, that's not cool, pa. Oh, that's not cool. Plumbers can tell how far the stoppage is. They measure the snake length to determine if it's single pipe or joint pipe. No doubt, that'll probably work. Don't flush anything. Don't flush anything. Put toilet paper and people. No doubt, rocks. My uncle's house in Lockport, he didn't even put toilet paper in his toilet. He had a garbage can. He told everybody, wipe your ass and throw the toilet paper in this big ass garbage can. I mean, it wasn't huge. I think it was a hamper with a bag in there. And you want to know something crazy? I was a kid and I had a gold necklace that I think my mom bought me. And for some reason, every time I took a shit, I feel like I used to have to take off the. I don't know why. You know how you got to get naked to be comfortable to take a shit? That's how it would feel with the necklace. It was just like I used to be fat and, uncomfortable, sweaty in the summer maybe. I used to always take off my necklace when I would take a shit. And then I like put it, I think like on top of I put it on something and it ended up falling in the garbage can with a whole bunch of shitty toilet paper in there. And my uncle had went through it and he found it. Yeah, man. It was a nice little necklace though, Yeah, but my uncle shit said, I ain't taking no chances. Y'all better not even put toilet paper in the toilet. And from what I remember, his toilet used to kind of flush weak too. I think he had like a clogged drain that he just never wanted to pay for to get fixed maybe. He said, screw that. We're just gonna pee in that toilet, and as long as we don't put nothing in there, not pee. Yeah, shout out to my uncle Lajo though. I used to live with him in Lockport, nice ass city. Like it was the suburbs, bro. And sometimes I wonder, like I could have got raised there. I think I was like 14 maybe, and I got in trouble in Buffalo. Buffalo's a big city. And I was on an ACD. Basically, I got in trouble with the courts, and they gave me an ACD. It's kind of like probation, but like under probation. It's not as strict. But if you get in trouble again, like you're gonna like, you're kind of like it's like a form of probation. So I was like, you know what? If I stay in Buffalo and keep hanging out with the people I'm hanging with, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I told myself it's better off if I go stay with my uncle in Lockport, because over there it's the suburbs, I'm not going to get in trouble. So that's what I did. But, I always got to come with the but. But then I was over there, I started, dipping and dabbing. I'll just say that. And started going, started doing the wrong thing over there. And then my cousin ended up finding something. She basically found the stash. And, we kind of got caught. And then I got embarrassed, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna move back to Buffalo. I don't want to stay here no more. I felt like I don't know. I feel like I like burned my bridge, or I just made an excuse because I really wanted to move back. I think I might have just used that as an excuse because I wanted to move back to Buffalo. You know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes I think how my life would have been if I would have just like lived there until like I was grown. I would have been in a better school. I would have probably like, I would have probably ended up. I don't know. My life would have just been totally different. But life just has a weird way of playing itself out, right? I mean, what can you do? Adjournment and contemplation of dismissal. Damn, that's a long one. Is a way to resolve criminal charges without serving probation. Yeah, that's because I was a minor. I was under 18. So you get like a free pass, you know what I mean? It was for a stolen car. I didn't steal the car though. What happened was I rented the car from an addict. I don't like calling them other words. I think addict sounds fair. So anyway, I ended up renting a car from an addict, but it was stolen. So, there was a police just like waiting up the street, waiting for somebody to get in the car. I was driving it, I think like earlier in the day. So as soon as I got in the car, me and my friend drove off. The cops pulled us over because they knew it was stolen. They were just waiting to see who got in it so they could charge somebody. So they put me on probation, and what's crazy? I don't know if I told y'all the story, bro. I tried cutting my. I had a whatchamacallit. Hold up. I don't know if this is two different charges, because now I'm getting them mixed up. But anyway, I remember I was on probation. No, I was definitely on probation for the stolen car. And I had an ankle bracelet. Bro, TDS and everybody else if it's listening, obviously. Man, I tried cutting my ankle bracelet off, bro. But I had the dullest scissors in the world. I think they were like those scissors that they give the kids like in kindergarten. They're like not too sharp. They're like shaped like a popsicle stick. They were something like that, bro. Like I'm in my room. I used to live with my grandma. I'm trying to cut my ankle bracelet off. It gave it just like a little like nick, like a slice. And then I just gave up, and I never found no sharp, scissors, or I'd never try to get a knife. I just changed my mind. I was like, whatever. I'm just going to, and I'm glad, like, if those scissors would have been sharp, bro, you know how much trouble I would have got in? So the crazy part of it is I went to probation, and my probation officer, I don't know if he was looking at it or taking it off or checking it out. He noticed that it had like a slit on it. He was like, what happened to your ankle bracelet right here? It looks like, it got some damage. I don't know exactly what he said. I don't know if he said it looks like I tried to cut it. It was a long time ago, but I was like, oh, I was hopping a fence, and I got caught. It got caught in the fence, and he gave me this look like, like it didn't make sense, but he couldn't prove it. But yeah, I'm glad I had some dull scissors that day. That's for sure. With your aunt and uncle, yeah, I was living with them, and my cousins too. Smooth criminal. I don't want to know if I'll say smooth. I would say sloppy. I used to, looking back at it, I'd be like, man, I was sloppy with my shit, bro. I'm just glad I dodged a few bullets, literally and figuratively. Thought you were gonna have these stories narrated. Oh yeah, you heard when I said that? Was that on the replay? I think like you said. I don't think you made it to that live stream. I think you watched the replay for that one. Dull scissors and tall stories you gave to those probation officers. I remember I was on probation for a different time. I was on probation twice in my life. One as a minor and then one as an adult. I got caught with something at the bar with my mom. I was trying to fight a cop, and the police came and arrested me. I had something in my pocket. Anyway, so I ended up on probation. And I remember my probation officer came to my house, and he was knocking on the door, and I knew it was him, and I was just staying quiet. Like, I didn't want to deal with this guy. I don't know I don't know if I had something in the house or what it was. I was paranoid, bro. I was like, man, he can't just kick my door in. He doesn't have proof that I'm in the house. So I just stood quiet. You know, they do like random visits. And then, I finally like peeked out the front window and I seen him get in his car and leaving. I'm like, phew. But again, they can't, if they want to do a random visit, they can't prove that I was in there. No kick-ins. Kick in the door, wave in the full. All you heard was Papa Don't Hit Me No More. I like that song by Biggie Smalls. Yeah, it was on replay. I always watch them. I can't be here. It's all good. I appreciate the replay. That's loyalty right there. While you were in school, was that embarrassing? I don't know if it was in the summer. I don't remember. To be honest, Rox. I think it was in the summer. I don't remember going to school with it or anybody noticing. And I was definitely in grammar school back then. Actually, let me see. How old was I? Yeah, I was in grammar school. Maybe I went to school with it. I don't remember, guys. You got to remember, my memory is foggy. But my probation officer was happy, though, because I went to college, guys. Like, when I was on probation, I went to college. I went to ECC City, and I took 2 semesters. I got, like, 24 credits. And my probation officer, well, she was Puerto Rican. She knew my family. And when you're... Damn, but how I ended up... Hold up. I feel like I had 3 different probation officers. Oh, no, the ACD guy. I don't know. Anyway, I know when I did go... I know my probation officer, the Puerto Rican lady, when I went to college and I was showing her, like, my grades and showing it to her, like, she was so proud of me. She was like, see, this is why we want to be because when you do good in life and you're on probation, the probation officer feel like that's what they're doing. They're, like, helping people, give them a second chance. And she was showing all the other people that worked there, and she was just, like, excited for me. Like, you could do anything you put your mind to. Look at you getting these good grades. I mean, the classes weren't that hard. I admit it. It was called Building Management and Maintenance. I'm not going to act like I was taking rocket science classes, but still, I give myself credit for, trying, And I think my cousin smashed her, too, because I don't know how I found out. My cousin used to have a bar, and I think somebody told me that my cousin used to, like, smash my probation officer back in the day. But anyway, yeah, she was real. And then she let me all go. I remember one day I went over there to give a piss test. I was basically partying like a few days before, maybe like 2 or 3 days before I had to go to probation to give a piss test. And, I was drinking a lot of water, drinking a whole bunch of water. I'm like, man, I need this piss to be clean. So the first piss I gave her, it was diluted because I drank so much water. It was like pure water. She was like, oh, you're going to have to give me another urine sample because it's diluted. It's too much water. So I gave her another one, and then she says it passed. And I did like a sigh, but not like, I don't know. Like, I didn't even notice I did it. She was like, why did you do that sigh? You sound like you're excited that excited that it's not dirty. And she made me do another one, yo. I know she made me do 2 that day. The one that was diluted was probably a different day. Again, like, I remember some of it, but yeah, she was like, I was happy though, bro. I was like, man, hope I don't give this girl no dirty urine. But I remember I was saying the story the other day. When I got a DWI, they put me in drug court, and I gave them dirty urine. And the guy was cool, though. He's like, I was saying this the other day, Roxanne was there. He let me go, though. Like, he didn't report me, nothing like that. He, like, gave me a break. And this is the excuse I gave him. He was like, why is your urine dirty? I was like, man, I got a friend of mine that was paying me some money to bag up for him. Because, when you bag up and you touch it, the shit gets through your pores. You know what I mean? So that's what I told him. I was like, yo, I was broke. My friend was paying me just to bag something up for him. I wasn't doing the drugs. I was just, bagging it up. And that's how that happened. And, looking back at it, I'm like, I could have said 100 different better excuses. You know what I mean? That's what I said. But think he gave me, nothing ever happened. I think he gave me a break. But anyway, guys, I'm talking way too much shit about a whole bunch of bullshit, and it's over an hour. And I'm gonna get out of here before YouTube bans me. Anyway, let me read these last few comments. That's my 112th favorite song. Really? we need us a time machine so we can go back and look at Z being a kid. Man, I was definitely. I'm mad good though now. I didn't like drama or fighting. I wasn't into gang. I was never like in a gang or nothing like that. But I was at the same time like I used to do stupid shit. They can assign you different POs. Oh shit, Band Z. Have a great day. Take care, Z. All right, guys. You too, Mo. Está dando mucho che, papi. Está dando mucho che. Ay, bendito, ahora va a enseñar los bolas ahora también aquí en el YouTube Live.